No indigenous life signs. One less thing to worry about, I suppose.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Nah, nah, I'll be alright. Just, you know, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me.
It would seem prudent to accept any and all help offered to you right now.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. There it was all, sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. And dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing. Well, no, I don't think so. I caught him holding his ribs a few times. Favored his left leg a bit, you know? Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone. I was drifting in and out. What? I was drifting in and out. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming. Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out. Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this... Phew, You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss.
What does your scanner reveal?
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
escape. Lost him. I worry about your health. You take too much of these drugs. People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. They think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
Nice day for a picnic. I'm sure you are. There's something to be said for... I'm sure we can... There's nothing. Please.
And other news. On the Lifeline planet.
Welcome to Reliant Medical. If you are injured, well, judging by the... So, what brings you? Well, you certainly do need... Let's get these wounds... I can't say you won't... Everything looks good. Well, you've certainly come to... May you remain in good health.
Another planet without native life. All we need to concern ourselves with then is other visitors. There was something out there.
Come out, wherever you are. Here we go. This one's mine.
Give up already. Good one. You died today.
You're dead.
Much more. You cannot beat me. You're not walking out of here. Not the best of you. God, God, it hurts. Did they have anything of value?
There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? What's the latest thing you've seen? No exaggerations this time.
Think. Unicorn. Not kidding.
What? The mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extreme of fox. Well, in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just gonna pop like a soda can.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Holy shit. You actually found me.
I do not understand. Is Barrett being held hostage or not?
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. Matsura the Grim here and I actually have a lot in common.
Both escape artists. Been captured by Sistef myself plenty of times.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Relativity. We're all just creatures of the universe trying to get away from what's after us. Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? That settles that. Goodbye, Barrett. I have enjoyed our time together.
Likewise, Matsura. Good luck with all the, pirating. So, back to the lodge. Honestly, I was kind of rolling the dice with you. But hey, sometimes a bet pays off. Matsura the Grim? Honestly, a pretty nice guy. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable vibe. Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way when the knives are out. Oh, I'm curious now. I think about it a lot. There's so many possibilities. Some wonderful, some terrifying. I'm not a fearful man, but I am just a man. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life. Or end it. On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact. Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically. As in not just a message from beyond, but a delivery. Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I saw... Right. No worries. After this, you're kind of a pirate official. Well, that's all I have too.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable. I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all.
Ahoy,
You
Captain!
feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty. Why don't I stick around? Help you? Marvelous.
Captain Kedden, it is pleasant to see you.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one. All right, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this... Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. Don't know what you'll find. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source.
Alrighty.
Captain Kevin, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle. Hello, Captain.
Extracting decent specimens is delicate work.
in a while, the universe drops something like this into your lap. Hello there, my beautiful anomaly. Check that out. The room seems to notice we're here. Like it's watching us.
Now that was a sight to behold. You're okay, right? Well, let's get you back to the lodge to make sure. Then we'll talk. Any comments? Questions? No? Good. Hey, you might want this.
Here. I had almost forgotten. Anyway, I think you're quite welcome. If I see anything on it. This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. Well, I suppose we can't stop you. But I'm joining the Deny Everything to the Public Club for a while.
We need to get you a costume. Something subtle, but with bold racing stripes. If my artifact leads to a Power 2 someday, then we're gonna need a secret handshake.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the Eye to pinpoint the source. Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on...
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. Of course. I will admit what I'm proposing involves a little more cloak and dagger than the usual business meeting. But we both know that's how the game plays sometimes. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation. That settles it, then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will...
I'm sure we have room for you on the ship, Walter. Might be cramped compared to what you're used to, but it'll get you there.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when... To the Volai star system.
Life faces some of the same sorts of challenges everywhere. I'm forever fascinated by the convergence of those solutions.
If we need to get closer, let's move in. Hustle time! Perfect. Love it.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source has far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice. Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekron offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds...
See that huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of Neon's energy. Let's catch up.
Have a good one.
Need some work done? Nothing for us to do. I'm sure you can find something you'll...
Huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial... Astro language. Not really my cup of tea. I'll follow you. If you have time, I've been thinking of it. Dusty.
Hey there.
Dusty.
Huh?
Let's talk.
Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week.
Oh my goodness. All right. Tell me what happened to you.
Coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he...
Unfortunately, you see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload.
I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Oh, you're certainly welcome to take a look, but I'm afraid we're dangerously. I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's correct. Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volai system to bring it. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, that would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator... Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing. Not much, I'm afraid. Try not to get hurt out there.
Benjamin Bayou's Tower. It's big, all right. Not sure what else it is, but it's big. Listen, got a moment? Let's catch up. Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine? So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What... I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Then what happened? I heard... Okay, good. I like the positivity here. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? enough. Maybe we can run some Anyway, thanks for I wonder if we can find it. It just opens up a world of questions. Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. I just wanted to say I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate... It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam. Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right? At first it seems annoying, but it eventually washes off. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days. They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose. Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star. The war happened. He was caught in the crossfire between the UC and the Free Star Collective. It was right after he finished a job on Gagarin. Some terrible job, I don't remember. It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how... Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time. But maybe it's time for me to really think. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. On that note, I think I'd do well to just...
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Seconded.
Your fans are calling you, Walter.
I am not going to be forced into embarrassment in my own office. The answer is no.
Talk to him about it later. Once he cools down, he'll be all ears. Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund author.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Enjoy your here for the Astro Lounge. Enjoy yourself.
The Astro Lounge spared no expense for their marketing.
Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you live in the rarefied air above the scum and life. You are the best, and you deserve...
So, why did you drag me in here?
Take it easy.
You said you wanted to put something
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look...
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
There's expensive and...
Well, yes, you're right. Of course. Of course. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods.
The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you... They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And they're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how. I've never been terribly good at...
I don't know about that. They'll just send somebody worse then.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no... Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. You say that, but Seoka aren't exactly pushovers when it comes to this sort of thing, so you better watch your ass. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Oh yes, absolutely. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Do I look like an idiot?
Sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, we know the power of harmony.
Yes, how can I help you today? On behalf of Stroud Eklund, our company prides itself. We use groundbreaking tech. You can configure your desired space. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around. He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't had the pleasure. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, Mr. Stroud is a... When I was applying for my position here, I wasn't certain that leaving Ryujin behind was the right thing to do. It was Issa herself that approved my application, gave me a reassuring hug. She's truly a remarkable, compassionate woman. Actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. Previously, I was an Starborn. I could never relate to the type of client. It was comfortable working under Ryujin's banner, but despite all of my requests, they wouldn't transfer me to the type. And so, here. May all your... If you have any questions about our space, have a wonderful day.
better not be a waste of my time. Yeah? Buying, Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me Getting caught? By who? Neon Security doesn't give a crap, and the Freestar Rangers here are a joke. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking. Yeah. Various employers post jobs to the mission boards for people like you to take up. For example, the Trade Authority pays... You'll find them in bars, usually near spaceports throughout the settled... Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have, what, like 4 men covering the entire city? Come on! And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, well, there are 2 ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoka a call. Either way, it's business for us. Then here I thought you were just... All right, buzz off. Busy.
I would have loved to hang around here as a kid. And now I realize how dangerous that could be.
I've had enough, Rosa. Seaguard's gone too far this time.
If you have a bit of money to spend,
Welcome to Newell's.
you could really use your
If you're looking for any... Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is that man has absolutely no respect for the business. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can... If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure... Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't you. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but... Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they...
Packaged food? Check. Neuroamps? Oh, yeah. That's right. Our proprietary mix of
stay out of trouble.
engineers and designers. Guaranteed experience. You fought hard to get to the galaxy. You really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience Euphorica? We have everything you want out of Neon and more.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera all day.
Looks like you need to relax.
Oh, Chimera's nice, but...
Here for a drink? A Chimera? Welcome. Please. I can offer you a drink. Or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge.
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah.
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed... We have no blaring music, no crowds, no... Enjoy your drinks.
Feed your face to feed your body with chunks! Chunks! Come in for you too.
Yeah, I know this place stinks. It's a living. What I don't sell ends up in trouble.
Hello. We're actually closed right now. I'm afraid so, but perhaps another time. Yes, of course. Please forgive a Hello. We're actually closed. Oh, you're so kind. I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I don't... Perhaps another time. I'm afraid not, but come back tomorrow and...
Bad website lately.
That's nothing new. The place is dumb.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the area.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us?
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigba. That's trouble for the status quo.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, but if you're here for something a little more... Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course. Then what are we waiting for? Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting... Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? You're an up-and-coming industrialist. And perhaps there's something we can do. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away. Of course. The Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized... While your enthusiasm for the... Enjoy the lounge.
Hey.
Okay, hello.
Hey! Having fun?
For a cup of coffee right about now.
admire your knowledge of how these systems work. Very impressive.
Got a problem?
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Any luck out there? Excellent. Good work. Goodbye, my dear.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Another day, another shift.
Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal. big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they? It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share. Personally,
I was really hoping for a message written in invisible ink, but this will have to suffice.
remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Night is going to hear about you.
Take it easy. Oh, I don't.
Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here. I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astral Lounge. We're just here for the cocktails.
We are?
Yes, that's it.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Uh-huh. I almost believe you. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
What you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Yeah, probably.
The music is amazing!
Good?
Howdy.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself.
I just saw Arcella walk by. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and... just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
Fine. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Yeah?
Asa. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters. The same way everything works on Neon. Money. Agreed. Have a talk with the Manny.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if...
What? I can't hear.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a... Maybe I can see if he... Maybe I could squeeze you in. Maybe we can work something out. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions. Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. room below you is clear. Drop down.
Whoa, that was messier than I thought it would be.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess.
Whoa there. Nerves on edge. Watch it.
What was that?
just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell.
Let the thief go with a sternly worded warning or get the authorities involved. Up to you.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your...
They have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us. But that shouldn't matter.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. "10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts some.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect leniency around here after this.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Let's talk more back at the ship.
Get going.
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kinda tuned her out.
You don't need to worry.
For just a few credits, our certified technicians will wait. We're done.
Be careful.
Captain Kevin, do you require my assistance?
Let's see what's out there.
I heard you're fluent in over 2 dozen verbal and modern.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we could call that a win. What do you think? Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's a me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
can't really describe. All in all, yes.
Back among the stars. As a heavenly celestial, it must feel good for you to see your family.
My people have killed for this. Predictable. Don't waste this one chance to show us we're wrong about your kind. If you fight the Starborn,
Tell us, please.
answering your question. We are growing impatient. Cease your...
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. The more you understand,
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
our distance from you.
I'm not liking what I'm... If we spin up the grav drive now, we'll get through this. Another successful jump, but I've never heard of this stuff. All for you, Captain. Speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. We need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Still can't believe that Sarah was able to convince Mast to let go of this station. And Vladimir has done so much work on it since then that even Mast must be impressed. Home sweet home. Or bittersweet home, I suppose. Take a break. Let's chat. Anything I can help you with, Captain? I've been thinking a lot about my Earth. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to... It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity. But one thing stood. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was... True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message... Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin. And he was begging me to... The message was short, but his voice was pained. I know this is probably long done, but I heard his voice. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if his former employers had some job he took before he died. I think it was not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. So I think there's a... No, I just thought it was garbled. I just wasn't paying attention. It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong. So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote... There's gotta be a paper trail. Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him. Even though I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
How is Neon? Are you? Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that.
Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
I'd like to speak to you. Could we talk?
Yeah?
Got my attention. Did you need something? All right, then.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's... No telling the exact number, but they're getting hard. Got some equipment, repairs, and upgrades on the making-do list. The Eye's training to... Double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Good luck out there on the fringe. Find myself thinking of the fleet. You know you can take a mark. You don't open comms. It's all storm and fire and sifting the wreckage after it's over. But if you're not so sure, you play the bully's gambit. Hope they don't challenge the threats you throw at them. Sound familiar? Thoughts taking a stroll through my mind is all. A striker lurking in the shadows has good reason to hide. Won't be easy to drag them in. Found one. Easy as a needle in the stack. Hope those powers you're getting to overinflate you. Keep both eyes on the back while you're out there. Let's deal. Jaw the words another time, then.
Every ecosystem has its own unique challenges. hostilities that life conquered to just exist. We should take notes. Handling this one. Not a problem. Can I carry that? See you later. The fragility and tenacity of life on any planet is truly astounding. I mean, at any moment, a calamity could happen. But consider the countless near-extinction events already escaped. Marvelous, isn't it? Best thing about wearing a suit? Thermal hairs. I've been to worlds that smell like rotten eggs covered in burnt hair. I have something for you. Let's get out there and do something. Let me carry that. Well, okay then. What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip? Talk about right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations. Well, they were definitely unusual, but aliens seem so inhuman, obviously. I just have so many questions. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from. We're going to need a way to find them. This could be a turning point for humanity. Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact back. Yeah, that's how they appear right now. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again. Never mind. So, I might have some room in here. Alrighty. This kind of planet may seem inhospitable, but it's just ready for some real estate developer to come in here and turn the place into a classy resort.
Okay. Hey, you might want this.
Need something? Ah, yes. Right. Later. Looking great. carrying a lot. Do you want to take a moment to shuffle things around?
Hey, you might want this.